Hi, I'm Luke.
And I'm Trey.
And I'm Adam.
And welcome to our Drunk Kitchen. Okay, everyone. Today we're making some goddamn French bread, motherfucking
Onion and goat cheese bread.
But instead of goat cheese, we're using real cheese because, come on now.
We're using mozzarella and Swiss.
Mozzarella, as you can see here,
And
Crystal
Swiss.
Crystal Farms, the best of all Wisconsin brands. Okay, and
For the main course.
oh yes, so we have the rotini macaroni and jalapeno cheese, which, hoo-wee, is gonna be a hot one.
For that dessert. You got your kids have leftover Halloween candy.
All this
we
shit.
got this shit.
All
Melt
of
down
it.
some of these chocolate chips.
Chocolate nips, yes. You got the chocolate nips, and when
Melt
you
down some of this shit. Put some candy in it. You got yourself some good ass chocolate
some
bar.
good ass shit.
Chocolate bar.
Let's get started. So Trey, what's going on today?
Just getting all the ingredients prepared for the appetizer. What we're going to do is we're going to cut up the onion, melt a tablespoon of butter into a skillet over medium-high heat, stir the onion and sugar until they're caramelized. We'll add the garlic, cook for a couple minutes more. Then we'll just let everything sit off to the side for about 30 minutes and let it cool back down, and we'll get back to our bread.
We're getting back to this veg cutting here. So Trey, how are we gonna cut this veg up? That's the opener knife, sir. This knife, as you guys know, is only used for box opening. So we cannot use this just to cut a goddamn onion. That's a beautiful slice.
Ooh, that's a strong onion.
Can you tell me the method you're using when cutting this onion? Is that known for anything? I've heard of the Anna Chop method before, but
It's a crack.
it's the crack?
Trey's all about that crack, as you know.
Shit!
Well, they're gonna shrink down when you caramelize.
Trey's a science expert.
Now, did you learn this from Fazoli's, maybe?
No, we didn't have knives there. You know that.
They didn't trust people with knives. Well, actually, we had knives hidden in a drawer. To be fair,
Hidden away in the office desk drawer. What was that for? The bacon?
that was just, you know, for stabbing. For stabbing.
Oh, we
Okay.
gotta melt that butter.
Ooh. So folks, we've got some butter here.
As you can see.
And we're going to be giving that the old 1-2 melt. So, actually,
Well,
go ahead and continue chopping. I'm going to go ahead and start that butter meltation, okay? So what are we doing with the onions right now?
Chopping them into fine pieces.
Are you crying?
No, my nose is running.
Are you sick?
It might be.
So we're going to add these onions into our nice little patented onion containment unit,
Not Tupperware.
which will then be transferred over to the heating element. So the onions are all done in their patented onion container. We're now moving over to Trey, slicing up that spicy garlic. Okay, Trey.
So Trey, what are you doing over here?
Cutting off the ends of the cloves
Why are you doing that?
because you don't want those in your food.
That's a
Did
good
you hear
point
that, folks?
he makes.
That's a cooking tip, straight from Gold Star Entertainment.
Pro Chef Trey.
Now-
Dropping the hint.
Oh, he's gonna show you something really cool now.
What's this technique?
Oh,
that
what are you
you're
gonna
using?
If you don't have a garlic mincer, you just put your flat knife blade over the top, smash it.
Wow.
It's
Look at
fucking
that
perfect.
shit. That's fucking awesome. Chef Trey over here with fucking garlic.
Now, Adam,
Mince.
give that garlic a taste, Adam. How is it? A little strong?
Mince.
You get your pan, you put some butter in there, let it melt, and then with our stainless steel pans, because they have a copper inlay in the bottom, it is not recommended to start them on a high heat. Medium to low heat should be all you need. If you're cooking a sauce or something of that sort,
Like sauteing onions.
you will start them on a low to medium heat and then eventually turn it up if you need more heat.
Check out that sizzle. What are we doing now, Chef Trey?
Adding our onions.
Damn! Look at that shit. We're cooking them till they look done.
How done would you say? AF?
Yeah.
Right now, we're cutting Gillettes for this goddamn spicy ass mac and cheese.
And we're gonna start off with the sauce, the main ingredient, other than the pasta.
So let's start it off real good with the cutting up some Gillettes.
The cutting of the Gillettes. Go ahead, Adam. Show us how you do.
Well, first you gotta cut off the fucking tip. All this fucking shit inside of it.
Well, we want to use that.
Yeah, so you cut it in half. So you got all these seeds and whatnot in there.
That's the spice.
Oh yeah, it's
We
good.
want to make the spice top premium spice.
Now you want to keep some of those seeds for the spice.
Try to keep most of them.
But you do want to cut out the majority of this fucking bullshit in it.
Go ahead and just sprinkle those seeds
The
inside.
seeds, yeah, you can sprinkle them inside. But you want to throw this shit
Right on.
in
I'm
there.
just dropping off this pan to make the sauce since this is what will boil the pasta.
Dropping in the smaller pan. Now, folks, you at home may be asking yourself,
Quavo.
what do the professionals on this show use? Let me tell you, Cuisinart, hands down. We don't fuck with anything else.
Other than Chicago cutlery.
Well, now that's a whole different story.
And back to the Gillettes.
Okay.
So, we gotta cut out the other shit in this one.
Because there is shit in both, believe it or not.
You know, sprinkle these seeds all over this fucker.
You give it the old 1-2 sprinkle.
Throw this fucker away.
Ka-chow. Where's these peppers going?
So with this fucking knife, we're just gonna scrape these fuckers right into this not Tupperware brand container case, you know. Get any little pieces that we make.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Well, you can see they're starting to turn clear or transparent and caramelize.
That
I'm sorry,
sounds
it's more saute. It's not caramelized because we're not browning a coating of something onto them.
Well, we can call it caramelized if we want.
You're right, we can.
Nice. Well, we'll be back with you once those are done.
Sounds good.
Honestly, we can do whatever the fuck we want, because this is America.
So, you working on those other peppers?
Hell yeah.
Wonderful. Well, it looks like it's time to start some cheese.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Our famous home-style mac and cheese sauce.
Mac and cheese.
Oh.
How do we make that, Luke?
Go ahead, and we're gonna measure out 1/4 of flour.
1/4 of what?
As you can see, it's okay if some of it doesn't get in the cup. It'll still do.
Oh my god.
So now that's in there.
What is this here?
These are our patented Ingenico side cups. Now,
Junico side cups. What's in this one?
cocaine. Just kidding, it's salt.
Oh my
and
god.
over here, we got black tar pepper. Okay, so.
What are we doing with this?
You take 3 fingers
3 fingers. Two and one.
and you grab,
You grab.
just spray. Here you go.
Just sprinkle it all over the place.
And you come over here. Okay, now your fingers, they have that residue that. It's okay. Sam.
It don't matter.
Oh, you're gonna get, boy, that mix.
Mix.
We talk about the mix going through.
All about them. Okay.
So,
3 fingers.
Take another big one, just 3 fingerful.
Alright, big finger.
Well, we've, looks like our onions are about done caramelizing, as you can see.
Those look caramely as fuck.
Those do look quite caramelized. Wow.
Yeah, they're all done. So we've got the garlic, butter, and onion mixture in here. Everything is very nicely sauteed aside. They've got to cool for a bit. And then when we come back to my part of things, we will be taking the cheese and everything and making our spread for our bread.
What are we starting with today?
Some of this fucking pepper jack.
That's right, folks. Crystal Farms, Wisconsin home, Pepper Jack.
Pepper jack. Up
Now.
in here.
We take our trusty opening knife. And now remember, folks, you don't want to cut the counter. Safety first. And you just, it's open. This is what we call time saving. Now you take some of this pepper jack, okay? It's already open. You give it a little nibble. How is it?
That was a little more than a nibble. Let's be honest.
some damn fine pepper jack. Chef Adam, go ahead, give us a taste. What's your opinion on that pepper jack? Ooh, what's the aroma? How do those tannins mellow?
I gotta tell you, this thing's aura.
It's aura.
It's giving me some good vibes here right now.
We need to wait.
But it's just a little spicy, you know? Not as spicy as those Gillettes that I just cut, if you will. But it's spicy as fuck, but not too bad.
This is our handy dandy, multi-side, multilingual,
Multi-tier.
that too. So, like most cheese, we're gonna go with the thick but respectable slicings. So we're gonna get a nice good base on that plate. Take the cheese, hold it like they do on the cheese box, and you just, oh yeah. You don't want to go up and down. That fucks your cheese. You just want to go up. Oh yeah, there. Just slide it right on it.
You can't help but notice that's all down.
And no, like you don't want to go up on it. You want to go up, but across from it.
So you don't want to go down on it, what you're saying.
Well, I mean, that's your choice, but for now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna grate it up. You'll get these little cheese pieces like this. That's okay, it'll still melt. We're just trying to get this cheese nice and meltable. So as long as, you see how fast it's going in there, and that leaves with this nice indoor cheese look. Now I'm gonna set the rest of this aside. We'll cut that later. And now we're gonna move on to the sharp cheese.
We're gonna grate this with the same pepper jack.
See, that's where things get nuts. Cause we do.
I'm gonna get my bread ready with my Chicago cutlery bread knife.
Now, this is for our bread appetizer.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna take it and cut it down the middle, right? This way. Right? Not in the slices. It's gonna be more of like a garlic of bread, right? I think
we're gonna slice and cut slices in half.
But what? Okay, so slice down the middle first and then slice it.
Yeah. Look at that cut.
What?
That smells like some straight up Subway shit right there.
Jump back in, and that is when we're going to be. Now the recipe says we gotta mix our cheese mixture and those sauteed onions and everything else in a blender. I'm not really sure why it says to do that into a blender,
but we're gonna.
But I'm not gonna question it.
So we got a nice.
We got Brenda the blender over here.
Brenda's gonna be mixing up some shit today.
So we'll see how she does on making that cheese spread, and then at that point, once we get our cheese spread made, we will bake for a few minutes to brown everything together.
The bread looks nice and cut.
Hey Adam, you want to try a piece of this bread and see how it is?
Just there, but
We did get a seasoned bread.
oh wow.
It is.
Alright, so I'm going to open up my cheese with the opener knife.
The opener knife.
We'll just...
This technique is called squeezing it out.
Now since that cheese is going to be going into a blender,
right down the middle.
I'm only going to really cube it because I'm assuming a blender can
just quickly.
Puree.
He's quickly clearing that.
Now this blender, what is her name?
Brenda. This is Brenda the Blender.
The blender.
Yeah.
We're gonna open up our other cheese. Adam, why don't you put those in the blender?
Oh, sure thing. Chef Trey.
Fucking angle the entire blender to do so.
If you don't angle it, are you really cooking?
Adam, why don't you go get those onions?
Oh shit, you're right.
And then I'm gonna cube up the mozz here.
Am I putting these onions in the same blender as Brenda?
All of them.
Just slop them right in there.
Don't make
Use your fingers.
We have clean hands.
Clean as a whistle.
Salt and pepper.
How much salt do we put in there?
3-finger pinch.
Oh my god. How much pepper do we put in there?
3-finger pinch.
It's like the same.
If you could go get me the milk from the fridge, that would be great.
Sure thing. So we're just gonna open our refrigerator here and find the 2% milk here.
Wait, how many percent?
Excuse me.
2% milk.
What does that mean?
The rest of it's water. The other 98% is water.
Okay.
Now, this recipe does not call for milk. I'm a little worried about a blender pureeing cheese, though. It doesn't seem like something you should.
I mean, Brenda can do a good job.
Well, we put Brenda through quite a few things.
I mean, after all, she is a back to basics brand.
She's a basic
let's
bitch.
just pour a little milk.
But I'm gonna add a splash of milk just to add some liquidity and help puree the
liquidity.
Yes.
That's a nice word there, Chef Trey.
That is a.
Just a splash.
Flopping the lid on right there.
Here we go.
Make sure you hold the top of it down real tight so
Ready?
that Brenda doesn't steal
Ready.
any of it.
We gotta mix. Nope, nope. We do not put knives in a blender. We use the mixing stick.
Oh shit! You're right.
You can open up the lid.
We use Brendo here.
Mix it. Hold on. Just put your hands up there.
I'll let Chef Trey take this over. Brenda is here. Mix us up a good one again. She had a little trouble in the past, but Chef Trey figured it out for us.
So, funny story. Luke and I used to go camping with friends and family and use her to make some blended margaritas, and they were red, and it would spill all the fuck over the place when we lifted this
She
up.
just leaked a bit of milk just
Turns
a minute
out
ago.
it was my fault because I never truly remembered or knew how to activate the locking mechanism.
So it wasn't Brenda's fault completely.
It was mine. And poor blender design.
But don't worry, Brenda's got it all
So
figured
we're gonna
out.
add our milk back.
Just gonna feed her a little more milk.
Hold on. Okay, nothing's coming. Gotta stir. We're gonna have to stir.
As you can see, Brenda's not leaking at all. She's being a good girl.
I think
Hear those great sounds of Brenda blending.
you might need your mixing rod in there.
It's over there, sir.
We need Brenda's dildo up in here.
But the milk is staying in. I honestly think we could add more to make this more of a puree, though. Like, is anyone?
Well, isn't it gonna be cooked in the oven anyway?
This needs to be a spread, though.
Oh,
We
a
are
spread.
spreading it.
Yes, it's a cheese spread.
I think. Hold on. So Brenda's getting fed just a bit more.
There she goes. There she goes. Getting all those chunks. Pick it up.
Let's stick her dildo in there one more time.
Here we go. You hear that? She's getting all the chunks.
Brenda's liking those chunks real good.
That's all the chunks in the basket.
She's really mixing the chunks up into a fine puree.
I mean, really, it's looking good.
Now, Chef Adam, what happened over here?
Well, it appears that Brenda has broken a handle. Let's see if we can't just stick this thing
You
back
want to piss
on.
her off?
There we go. A simple fix.
Woo! She smells like burning rubber. Let's check that puree.
Oh, look at that. That looks
That looks like a
puree
spread.
as fuck.
Go
if
ahead,
you ask
guys. Give that a taste.
Ooh, that is really good. Luke,
Oh,
it's a cheese spread with onion.
that's really fucking good. Oh my god.
Mmm. So, we got the butter melting away with our pre-made mixture from earlier with the flour, salt, and the pepper. It's getting a little whiskey. Okay. Yep. It's whisking up. It's on medium heat because that's what we're doing right now. Okay.
Let's give it a little more heat.
Yeah, I think a little more heat could do.
Just a little more melty.
Adam, can you throw me in a little bit of pepper?
Well, of course I can. Of course, we're gonna use the 3-finger technique. Grab just a little bit of pepper here. Just sprinkle it on in there, you know. Sprinkle it.
on the bottom.
We're gonna keep it on the burner there, you know.
So now that we've got a liquid in there, we can turn up the heat a little bit. Because this is milk, it is very prone to boiling over, so let's be careful.
Volatile.
We want to be very careful with it over here.
Now, as you can see with his heavy mixing, the saucepan is kind of all over the woad.
And you can see how I'm mixing it, where it's not in a circle, it's more of a triangle.
And if you could centralize that back on the...
No.
Center on that burner.
See, mixing in a triangle actually ups the taste value.
Really, I mean, this is a group effort cooking this sauce. If it wasn't a group effort, why the fuck would we be?
So we're gonna drop in these gelatinous.
Gelatinous right there. Oh, look at that. Perfect pour, if you do ask me.
This is actually looking like a sauce.
I swear, I get splashed every single one of these videos.
You see, that's 2 cups of cheese. So we're gonna get our trusty .33 repeating cup out.
For you decimal
lovers.
Decimal lovers
So,
out there.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this .33, I'm gonna just sprinkle it on. Keep stirring, bitch.
She's just gonna
I'm gonna
sprinkle it all over the place,
now, you know, there we go. And
that's looking good if you ask me.
there we go. That's 1. Now,
1 cup.
this says
1 whole cup.
type. So we're gonna go for another one. 1.
Oh shit.
We're gonna actually start over here. 2. It's all good. It's all good. It's clean. It's cooking real good.
It is
Now,
cooking real good.
Here we go. 3. That's a beautiful fucking looking sauce right there.
The thing is
there you
getting pretty damn thick, if you ask me.
That's what we want. It's a cheese sauce.
It's a cheese sauce.
Now, we're adding just the last bit of Gillette, so
Now,
that it's just
because-
even with the cheese and Gillette.
Hold up.
No, burn!
So we're gonna take about a half handful if you got big ass hands. Oh! Okay, and
Now
this is-
remember, a key component to this kind of sauce with this type of pan is always keep stirring because you will burn that shit to the side of your pan and
burn
never
the
get it off.
absolute shit out of it. Holy
Do you want to take a taste test?
shit.
You know, I'm good right now just stirring
Yup.
this.
Honestly, this doesn't need Tabasco.
Chef Trey is going in for a taste test.
This is
Ooh.
fucking amazing.
No, it does taste more pepper jacky than jalapeno.
It's hot.
It's like-
It's like some ASMR crunch. What are you doing, Adam?
I'm grating fucking cheese. Fuck yeah.
Okay, Trey, what's going on over here?
Well, I'm buttering these nice little cuts of bread so that we can toast them in our preheating oven. Then put our cheese spread,
What are we preheating the oven to, Trey?
375.
That says 959.
That's not.
That is the time.
We're gonna toast them. Oh my god.
There you go.
Here you go.
We're gonna toast them up.
Squirrely one.
And give them the old spread from our lovely, lovely blender, Brenda.
And then we're gonna squirt all over them.
So, I have my nicely sliced pieces of bread here.
Very fine slices, if you ask
I mean, look
me.
at that straight edge.
There's butter all over these fuckers right here.
We're gonna put them into our preheated oven.
Just get a gander at this butter right here. Look at that shit, fine as hell.
Hot oven, watch out. The pizza stone is in there as well, but that doesn't matter.
Just put it right on top of that shit. Get a gander at this fridge here.
What do we got there,
Look at
Adam?
these fine products, like this mustard and shit. It's top notch. Now, we're gonna set this bread in the Orno
It's already done.
Oh, 15
for
minutes.
about 15 minutes.
So you just start cutting it. That's all we need. It's good.
As you can see, we got this pot boiling.
All of it.
Let me get you a pasta fork, please.
How long does this go in here?
I would estimate from my knowledge of cooking pasta, about 10 minutes.
Look at
We're
how
all
great
done
this
perfection.
boil is.
We want al dente perfection, so we're gonna give it about 10 minutes.
Alright, right now we're gonna cut these green onions. This is for that bread. Now when you cut these green onions, you want to use a very precise technique right down the middle of them. You should hear that nice crisp, like, sound. Now you want to make sure these are green ass good onions, so you sample them just a bit. And they're A1. And you just want to cut off just a bit of them. Really, this is all that we're going to use for them right here. It's just this much. So these are just more of a garnish than a main ingredient to it. So really what you want to do is just cut these onions into small little pieces so you can just, you know, sprinkle it over the top of them. You don't want to use a whole lot of them. You just want to, you know.
And we're just gonna
Just finesse them right into this colander.
Well, our bread timer has just gone off, so I'm gonna pull these out of here. These toasted and buttered.
You have a thing to sit them on?
Yeah. It's a circle.
Nice.
Shove those lights out of the way for me, please. Thanks. Don't burn your hands.
And we're gonna let those dry off and deheat. Come on over to the pasta and we're just gonna dump it in.
Swap it on in there.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. And we're just gonna get all that sauce.
Nothing to waste here.
Nothing but sauce.
It smells so good. And we're just gonna mix it up. Mac and cheese style.
Home style. If
That
you will.
looks
Oh yeah, that is
fucking
so
good.
home style.
Some good southern cooking right here for you.
And we're gonna try some of our delicious, spicy jalapeno mac and cheese. First taste. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's got a great kick to it. Isn't that fucking good?
Now let me get
You can seriously taste like a fresh pepper. Oh my god.
Alright.
Woo, that's gonna bite.
Oh, it's got a
it tastes so
fucking
fresh.
kick to it.
You can see that steam coming right off.
It's hot. How's it, Adam? Fucking delicious.
The flavor just engulfs you. Right here we got our Brenda blend. And we're gonna
Bread to blend.
Brenda blend.
just take this shit and spread it.
Adam, don't burn yourself.
Smear it.
Don't
Spread it.
Smear it nicely.
use
please.
that.
We're gonna smear it.
Take one hand on the pan.
We're gonna smear it on each one. Just the right amount, you know. Not too much, not too little.
Here
Chef
to
Trey is gonna be
sprinkle.
here to garnish.
Trey, go ahead and finish one off real quick. Let's see what it looks like.
Look at that. What a beauty.
That looks really
Let
fucking
me
good.
pick one of these up. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Yeah, that is fucking good.
Time to try our appetizer.
What are they? What do we got here, guys?
They
This is
are-
what you on?
They are caramelized onion and goat cheese
but
squares.
not goat cheese.
But we didn't use goat cheese.
With some green onion garnish.
It looks pretty fucking good, guys. I mean,
Oh my god.
that spread is so I'd
good.
say the bread's a little crispy.
My fault. I did over toast a little bit.
Hey, okay though, because holy fuck, that spread.
The spread alone makes up.
Now, who would have thought you could make a cheese spread in a blender?
Goddamn kids, don't you wish you never had them? Me too.
Safety
Okay.
first, parents.
Tell you what you can do with some leftover fucking Halloween candy.
Take your kids as candy.
Take it away.
Just a little bit.
Go in the rooms while they're at school and just grab all their candy. And what you're gonna do is
You and Dad
Well,
can
okay.
make some tasty brittle.
All you gotta do, go to the goddamn Woody's for a little bit, get some chocolate chips.
Good chocolate chips, guys.
Eileen's brand. Eileen's got the
Eileen's
best goddamn chocolate
Eileen's cut chocolate chips.
All you do, gotta grab your goddamn
Opener knife.
Just fucking stab right through
That
this shit.
slid in like butter.
Just a clean stab.
No
you know.
shit, we get it sharpened monthly.
Slide through this shit. Look at how that opens. Beautiful as fuck.
Like fucking butter.
Now really, all you need is a pot. This whole fucking bag into the goddamn pot.
Let me just step in here, folks. I am not gonna let them just straight up cook chocolate in my pan.
Why would
Wow,
you
that
do
is
that?
still hot.
Yes, that is a
Let's get that off the
That's a
countertop.
put it on this. That's a fucking Cuisinart.
without putting some milk or some liquid in this.
Milk.
Because I'm not about to destroy my nice pan.
It's gonna be a lot. Alright.
So we gotta fucking melt this all down?
We gotta
yeah.
melt all of it down.
In the meantime, I'll teach you how to use the
she's
chocolate while Trey goes over there. As we said earlier, we got this Mars assorted chocolate. You know, any Halloween candy that your kids got left over. You're just gonna puncture this bag with this here knife. Just like butter. Cut through it. Pour them out on this plate, you know, whatever. In a wrapper, fuck that, we don't even need that. Clear them all off the plate. Take this knife, cut it right through them. Squeeze them out, you know. Squeeze them right out of there. Of course, we want to taste test this. Make sure that there's no like steroids, you know, anything in the Halloween candy that we got. It's pretty good. But you want to make sure you're cutting this thing nice and well.
Well, I'm helping out, and so we've got a lot of our chocolate particles and milk in this pan. We're gonna turn the burner on a low heat just to start the melting.
What we're doing here is we're cutting up the chocolate so we can put whatever the fuck we want in this chocolate all melted on the wax paper so we can have our nice candy bark. Oh, look at that cut. Pristine, if you ask me.
Well, I'm starting to liquefy chocolate.
How does it look?
Very liquefied.
Beautiful.
Right now, it looks like we're about ready to put our chocolate on the wax paper to spell out our very favorite word to put in the freezer for a half hour to make our chocolate bark. Alright, so what we're doing right here is we're pouring the chocolate onto the wax paper so that we can freeze it, you know, into the freezer to make our chocolate bark here.
Go ahead and place that in there. Oh! Okay, go ahead and place that in there.
We gotta make sure to spread this around, you know. Make sure it's all...
Go ahead and... Don't put the floor pieces in.
Pick them up!
Just don't put them into the fucking food.
Put them in.
Oh god.
Alright, as you can see, our fucking bark ass shit says fucking badge.
Beautiful.
You can't see that? Now we got Trey's thumbprint. We're just gonna fucking cut this shit. Look at that smooth ass fucking
Why
cut.
does he have a knife?
Fuck yeah, fucking cutting shit. Now let's try some of this shit.
Exactly.
No. That's...
Wait, finish cutting it, Adam. Cut it all the way up.
You gotta try this.
Well, Adam, finish cutting it real quick.
Ew.
Let's give it a test.
Alright, we got this
Trey?
right here.
Grab a piece. Trey, grab a piece.
Trey just ate it out of my fucking hand. Now I'm gonna cut myself off a piece of this shit right here.
Well,
Oh my god.
Oh wow, that's
Luke?
That's fucking awful. Ooh.
well,
Hey, can we get...
it tastes like incredibly sweet
I know.
chocolate candy.
This gets tossed in the fucking...
Ah, leave
Stop, assholes.
it. Leave it alone, dude.
No, we're gonna throw this shit away.
Of course
Into the trash.
But before we throw it away, put it back. No, we're gonna tell you, you guys, you've stuck with us the whole way through. I want you guys to have a fucking great ass evening.
Make sure you wash your hands.
Watch the rest of our videos. Give us a fucking.
Yep.
If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you fucking hate it, give us a thumbs down. I don't give a fuck. And subscribe if you really want to see some more of our drunk ass shit.
Wash your hands.
Have a great night, folks.
So welcome to our drone kitchen.
Whoosh.